Reddit story time. People of Reddit, what ways do you make passive income? I sell designs on Zazzle.com. You make up the t-shirt slogan, coffee mug saying, whatever, it costs you nothing, and you get a % commission if someone buys it from Zazzle. I started by making up a couple of goofy things as gifts, but you can post them publicly, and a few got popular. I drew a bunch of t-shirt designs in the past and set them to auto-relaunch on Teespring. When I get bored or have downtime, I occasionally add new ones to my shop. Even if I don't add anything or market in any way, I usually make about $50 per month. If I find a relevant new market, usually FB groups, and advertise, I might make $200 to $400 in a month. I also had a video go very mildly viral, and a website called Rumble bought limited rights to use it plus a certain percentage per month. I made $200 and then I still make about $5 per month. Not exactly spending money, but it does make me laugh every time I get an email saying you've got money. Lastly, I signed up for Research Match and take university surveys that I qualify for. I also signed up for a long-term psychology study in my area that pays $20/hour. These aren't as passive as the first two, because I do have to act in taking the surveys etc., but they aren't as active as a job, and they just show up in my inbox once in a while and I take them and make a little money or a gift card. I'm 28 and have enough passive income that I don't need to work, but I love being productive and want to be rich, so I still do work. Here are some of my passive income streams. In 2007, before I was 19, I bought a dilapidated apartment building 2 blocks from a university with a construction loan and $10K down. That was my life's savings. That makes $3.5K monthly now and will be paid off in about 8 years. Pain in the ass project at the time, but with management in place, passive now. Another good one is 2 websites. I add articles to them weekly. One natural health, the other beauty. Originally I wrote the articles, which took an hour or so for each. Now I have someone I pay to on my behalf. The backlog of useful content results in hundreds of thousands of views a month. I make about $1K off those between AdSense and commission deals for product sales. These are less passive but not as hard work as employment, but I own a bunch of e-com stores that sell products. I use fulfillment by Amazon and Avar to do customer service, so the day-to-day. But I do manage the supply chain and advertising, which does take work. But those make another $5K or so. Also, yeah, I'm a hustler. I have a bunch of products on Amazon, super niche stuff, just 1-5 sales a day at most, but because they are so unknown, hardly anyone competed for market share. So that AC tally makes me $14K a month right now. Individually, none of these projects takes over 5 hours to maintain. But combined I put 5-10 hours a week making sure nothing goes off track. Rentals and real estate investment in general. Collecting rent is rather passive, while if you do it right, appreciation also works wonders for wealth building. Stock market. When I was first getting into it, it seemed intimidating and I was pretty sure I was going to lose all my money. I'm still very much a beginner, but there are a lot of awesome ways to invest that makes it easy for anyone to do, especially in 2017. Get yourself a Robinhood account, which you can get as an app on either Android or iOS. They don't have transaction fees or anything, so just about everything you put in goes directly towards the stocks you choose. Unless you plan on dedicating tons of time to research and day trading, stick to stocks that are most likely to do well. Visit r/stocks or r/investing for some good tips on what these stocks are, but some, like Apple or Google, are obvious choices. You could also visit r/Wall Street Bets if you're a masochist. Whatever you put in, chalk that up as lost money. You may or may not lose it, but if you do, at least it'll be easier to stomach if something happens to the 10,000 shares in some random penny stock you invested in. It also makes it easier to make higher risk, higher reward decisions. It kinda goes without saying that you need money to start up. There's success stories of people snowballing $10 to $1 million, but you're probably not going to do that. If you can allocate $100 a month, you'll be fine. I make designs on Redbubble, been making money since December, made around £250 off a Kanye West themed design. It's about finding out what trends are gonna be big before they are, making a design with all the keywords, and to just keep making stuff, so at some point by logic, someone will search your design and want it. I also use the idea, if I can't find a t-shirt I want, I should make it, cause I can't be the only one who wants it. I have a small library of music I composed that is used by a couple of daytime television shows for royalties. I've had it in place for about 5 years, but it is not a big money maker. The best year I made enough to make one mortgage payment, this year was around 100.00. I haven't pursued it more is because to do this I had to give away part of the rights to the owner of the show and the company that sold them the music in the first place. In other words, for every dollar I make they each make one. It's a system I don't feel good about supporting. I run a few websites. 2R e-commerce, makes $100, $250 in total a month. It's almost passive as I only send orders to the supplier for dropshipping when orders arrive, never manage them otherwise. Designs on Redbubble.com. People buy my designs printed on shirts, posters, stickers etc. When they buy, Redbubble handles the order and I get a commission. About $150, $300 a month too. Wrote a stock trading algorithm that was allocated capital by a hedge fund. 10% of profits is mine, while they bear the risks. I rather sell it, but I never get any replies to my emails. Also rather run it myself, but don't have the capital to do so. Running 8 graphics card for cryptocurrency mining. After setup and automating some stuff it makes between $100, $400 a month. Every 2 weeks I convert mined coin to cash. I'm gonna expand it this May to 100 GPs to increase this income. In the future I plan to start a solar farm, it seems to be stable, passive income.